Just over 130 years ago, the earliest known recording of a song was created. Since then, the Earth's population has increased by 5 times. Over 34 countries have been formed. Man has gone to the moon. Someone invented Nutella. And still, even after we've come this far, some of us are still making music. Nate is still making music.
Hi, I'm Nate.
Just last week, he uploaded a music video for an early draft of his song Porcelain Eyes. Why did you do that?
Well, so in my Essentials of Filmmaking class, we had been assigned a project where we had to make a music video, and I had a whole bunch of songs I had worked on the instrumentals for, at least, but I had never recorded vocals, so I just decided to throw some vocals into one of those tracks and use that.
Okay, very good. How much did the song itself impact the direction the music video went in?
Well, so originally when I was making the track about a year ago, the idea for a visual that I had in my head was pretty different than the video we ended up making. But the song is probably the weirdest song I've ever made, so I very much so wanted the video to be as weird as I could possibly make it. The very first idea I had was 2 clones of myself in the back of the van kind of playing instruments as the locations the van was driving through changed. So what we did was I had my friends Andrew and Tyler stick a phone out the back window of Tyler's car as he was driving.
Feel like we look highly suspicious.
No, it's fine, we do.
And we kind of recorded ourselves driving around Walla Walla, and sometimes I was chasing after the car.
Cool.
The next thing we shot was the amphitheater. What we did was I sat in one spot and played my uke for the entirety of the song, and then we had me walk around the amphitheater and sit in front of different locations to create the clones. For the shot of me with the clones directly behind me, I and my friends Jared and Seth pulled up a green tablecloth, and then I just posed in different positions in front of it. Jared and Seth probably held up that tablecloth for 10 plus minutes, and their arms were, they were sore. I mean, they were in pain. As for the shots in the van, we did something pretty similar. We put tablecloths over the windows of my friend Zach's van, and then I just sat on either side of the van.
All right. We have to get a picture of everyone outside the vans with everything set up.
Hey, Squish, say hi to the camera.
I say we take a selfie in the back of the van.
Yeah.
In the back of the
We
van?
should take a selfie in the back of the van.
Yeah, because
Alright.
Yeah, this is just a long video that he'll just find. He's not.
How did the shots look when you went to edit them?
The really wide shot of the clones in the amphitheater turned out great, but everything with green screen had a lot of color kind of spilling into my hair and onto the plastic of the car, so that really worried me.
Okay.
I ended up bringing those clips into DaVinci Resolve and color correcting them there the best I could. It was probably the most enraging part of the process, but I don't think I could have gotten them to look much better than I did.
Yeah, definitely. But what about the shots that you took in the apartment?
The evening after we got all the amphitheater shots, my directors Carson and Tyler and I ended up hopping over to my friend Ken's apartment, and there we ended up getting all the shots that we needed.
That's not very interesting.
Well, we didn't get a ton of behind the scenes footage there, so
Okay.
we did end up changing the shots quite a bit. Originally we were recording against a window because when I wrote the song I had imagined 2 people talking late at night in front of a big window with blinds. But my directors pointed out that it was ugly as mud, and so we recorded it against the lights instead, and it looked way nicer. Honestly, having people who were there and willing to help was probably the best part of this project. I think that I had 9 friends total who were super willing to help and run the camera, hold up tablecloths, record inside of vans, drive, record lyrics in their apartments, and do British narration. And that was super cool because almost nobody had even heard the song yet when they agreed to help out with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
130 years. 130 years, and this is what man has achieved.
Well, maybe you don't have to word it exactly like
130 years. Isn't it amazing?
I think this may be coming off the wrong way a little bit. I think that maybe we should
130 years. What will humanity create next?
This feels like it could be undermining some of what we did, and
What? I thought you said...
No?
Cool.
Cool? Yeah, man, no, it's gonna be this like weird documentary where I do the behind the scenes, but I'm also bantering with the narrator, and it's gonna be super.
Dude, are you gonna interview me though? Because I co-directed the whole thing mostly. So, do you even care about?
Um.